Welcome everybody. We have a special stream today. Give people a couple minutes to get in here. We have a special housing hike stream. So housing hike is normally where I go around and tour people's houses, just kind of see the cool things that they've been working on. And we will be doing a lot of that today. But for today, we have a special treat, which is we're just going to be focusing on the Housing Finest Builders Guild. Guild leader of that great housing guild is Greekvamp, who has been decorating their Grand Psijic villa with a lot of kind of like beginner tips. And so I have a bunch of those outlined. So we're going to go and tour Greekvamp's Grand Psijic villa and outline a whole bunch of cool things that you can do without spending a lot of gold in ESO. So kind of, if you're looking to decorate a home, even if it's a big home, you don't have to be overwhelmed with it. Just kind of figure out what you can do. And then also some design tips as well. Just kind of how to make good use of space, how to kind of show what something is, and kind of how to place things. So we'll be going through some of those tips here. Hopefully everybody from Housing Finance Builders gets here. I see a lot of moves in the chat. Moves, everybody's mode, Zero Dom, Mood, and Mirror Money. Mo. I'm J. Hart Ellis. I'm guild leader of Spicy Economics and Spicy Life. We do a lot of trading, a lot of social stuff, but I also stream a lot of housing things. Every Friday evening, I stream housing contests and tours, and we do other housing contests. So, one of my favorite things about ESO. So, welcome everybody. Okay, we're gonna go tour this. So we have a bunch of homes to tour. I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so I'm going to start with Greekvamp's Grand Psijic Villa. This is a big reveal. He says, I'm going to be the first person to be able to tour it. So that'll be fun. Be able to explore this. He gave me a sneak peek just to kind of give me a concept. I know that he did a lot more to it afterwards and sent me a lot of cool stuff about what you can do if you're like, you know, they're kind of more like pro tips, but it's kind of like design elements that you need to be aware of. So here we go. Here we go. Going into the Grand Psijic Villa of Greekvamp, guild leader of Housing Finest Builders. And if you have an inclination for housing, if you're really good at decorating, or if you're willing to learn, reach out to Greekvamp. Okay, here we go. Okay, there's one of two ways I can do this. I have all the tips. I can run through these and kind of talk about them individually as we get to them, or I can go explore this and then backtrack and talk about them. I think I'm going to do the latter. Hope that's okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I am forced to go this way. Lazurne with the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining us on this special Housing Finest Builders housing hike. Okay, so we have to come back down to here. Ooh, looks like I have to go this way, so let's hop down here. Really blocked off. Wait. So here we are on the Grand Psijic Villa. You'll notice something. Here's a villa, you know, and there's all of the island there with the, you know, Arteum, you know, Alinor, Psijic ruins. But that's not where this build is. It's not up in this chapel area. It's not in the villa. It's not in the island at all. And these islands aren't even on the map. So you have like a couple of rocks here and there. There's a rock that shows up on the map. But hey, these are islands that have been built up from scratch. So this is kind of what Greekvamp has done here. Blocked off the island. Made his own islands using this space out on the water. Geek Meowty with the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, so we're just starting into this Housing Finest Builders special housing hike. Starting with Greekvamp's Grand Psijic Villa. Grand reveal here. Islands. Okay, so so we have a couple funny things here. So we have the water, have the banker, apparently the dog sunbathing. Works pretty well. I mean, it's like the banker is almost like holding up a sun visor, and the water's just narrow, you know, just deep enough that the fish will nibble at your ankles. Wait, I can't find the video. Should be working. Should be working. Okay, so we have these islands built up from scratch. Touring these, and so Greekvamp had an emphasis here, is that he wanted to show that you can make a house like this using less expensive furnishings. So we'll go back through and kind of explore what that means exactly. Ah, deadly fish. He calls these the deadly fish islands, and for a reason. If you stand in the water for too long, you get slaughter fished. So just a few elements here and here, like a fish washed up on the beach, or a chest sunk off here. Oh, I see. We found more of like a treasure trove here. Now I'm going to go back through and kind of outline some of the design elements that Greekvamp has incorporated and why this works as well as it does. Building up these islands from scratch, using a bunch of furnishings from the home goods furniture. I always like to peek around, but the way that he's done this is you're kind of like forced to continue on the path, which is a good way to do it. Okay, a couple ways to go. Makes it feel a lot bigger if you give people options like this. Just even like a floating barrel adds to the theme here. It makes it feel like it's a lot more recent. Okay, so we have a little beach hut out here. Oh, perfect. So we have this Argonian structure. Great for Markmeyer coming up too. Just using a few simple things like these trophies gives it a little bit more of a humorous effect here. Yeah, and there's a monster lurking behind the rock. Okay, and we're drawing out some fish. Drawing out some eels, drawing out some frogs. So this is a productive little fish dock. And there was another island over here. Bathriel says, wow, this house has amazing use of space. Yeah, so Greekvamp has just used the water as the building space here, blocked off everything else. Go tour some of these other elements. Hopefully without dying. Hopefully... Oh, I see. This is Housing Finance Builders Guild logo. Try not to die. And we have a clam. It's just... Even a few elements like this help a ton. Oh, and we have a beach. Beach over here. Okay, try not to die. Slaughter fish everywhere. They want to eat me. So we have an anchor tethered up to the tree here, using some of these mooring lines. Oh, there is a torch here, so that makes me wonder if I can come down here. Ooh, it looks like I can. Maybe not intentionally. Oops. Let's try this again. Okay. We'll get to that last little beach area. Okay, here we go. Also, option to run this through as a monkey. Run me, run. I was building up these islands out of nothing. Then I'll go back through and walk through some of Greekvamp's kind of like pro decorator tips. He's very good at what he does. Nice little beachy area. More treasure around. Oh, we have a fallen tree. Almost as if this whole thing has upturned. Oh, we even have a hidden cave here. So, good thing about this placement is that you can just barely see the chest in here, so you can tell that you can come back here. Oh no! What a terrible fate. No. It's a little creepy. Rest in peace. Okay, I want to go back through and kind of detail some of these things. So, Greekvamp has a lot of good tips that he's outlined. So if you're from Housing Finance Builders, these are some of the tips that Greekvamp wanted you to know. Or if you're not, then a lot to learn here anyway. Okay, so Greekvamp's Deadly Fish Islands, kind of like a training build. So a lot of like things that new players could do. You can do these things. So one of the very first things is that he says that this is 700 out of 700 items used, and only 25 are crafted. So most of these items are from the home goods furniture. So those usually cost like 100 gold each, maybe 250 gold each. Some of them might cost a little bit more than that. But the thing is, you don't have to use expensive crafted items that might cost thousands each. You don't have to use achievement furnishings that cost a lot. So he says that the total cost of this was 200,000 gold. So for 700 items, that's not a lot at all. So he says that this took him 3 days at 3 hours each day. So about 9 hours to do all this. So one of his first tips here is that use minimum items for forced entry. So here we have just a few rocks forcing me to go out this way. So if you are doing a build where you want to tour your visitors through, you kind of want to put them on a path that helps direct them. So here we just have a few items. You know, I'm not going to remember what this is. It's more like when I come into the house, I'm going to be orienting myself and going, oh, here's the path he wants me to follow. So that's all I do. And he's right. I'm not really going to remember that. So that's first tip. Okay, so our next tip for housing in ESO is to make a first impression. Show as much as possible of the whole build, so choose your viewing angles carefully and so he did this by maximizing the use of the water area. So what he did with this is he placed the islands in this curved way. Thank you. And Falcon, thank you so much for the resub. Mode. You keep using those spicy cow emotes. Been having a lot of fun putting these emotes together. Have some fun with those. They're relatively new if you haven't used them yet. Okay, so one of Greekvamp's tips here is to show off a lot of your build. It gives a big impression and kind of shows you what all to expect. Like, you know, if you just go to this island and you don't even know that there's another island, you might be surprised what it says there's another island. Here I can tell, oh, well, I'm going to be exploring a chain of islands. And so curving this around like this lets me see, oh, here's my first destination, and then I'll be going off over here next. So that's kind of like laying out the route here. Okay, so he calls his first island his chill out island. So this is the implementation of matching collectible items in the theme, using gray slabs in the water to reduce the beach watercolor contrast. Oh, I see. So these gray slabs. So if you just had the island coming out, so if you just had this stop like right here, then it would kind of look a little unnatural. So he uses these gray slabs here, so that it's a bit more natural, just kind of like it's building up to this island. Coochie Puff with the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to our housing hike. We're currently outlining some kind of pro decorator tips from Greekvamp, the guild leader of Housing Finance Builders. If you're in Housing Finance Builders, say something in the Twitch chat. Happy to have you here. I have a lot of homes to look at after this too. So I do like this color. So it's more like it blends in. It's blending in leading you into the island. Okay, then we have the next one. Okay, I see. Ah, I'm getting slaughtered. Okay, so next island is a hiking island. Bunny kaiju with a follow. Welcome to our housing hike. Moo to you. So it kind of looks wild here. Greekvamp says that this was the implementation of and disguising of existing scenery boulders in the theme. There's a small water section exposed without flooring to create a pond. Let's try to see. There's a lot to hike around here. Hopefully I don't have this mixed up. Oh, here's the pond. I see. So, great. Yeah, I see that. I've missed this the first time through, actually. So we have this waterfall here, and so just kind of making this kind of wall. It's kind of making good use of the limited space, because I know that there's not anything behind here, even though he built this up from scratch. So he used just a little bit of exposed water here. Islands has followed. Thank you for the follow. Hey, we're exploring a bunch of islands right now. Welcome to our housing hike. We're exploring homes in the Elder Scrolls Online. So since Greekvamp built this all up from scratch, what he did here is he just had a bit of the water exposed, and this creates this cool natural pond here. Oh, even has a little croc. I didn't even see this croc with a fish in his mouth. That's cool. And lighting it up with a stone, just one really bright furnishing, brings this pond to life. Okay, what else did he say about this? He says, use multiple paths and choices off the island to create the illusion of a bigger sized island. Which it kind of has been my impression so far, which is I can tell that there are multiple ways to go. It makes it look large, makes it look like there's a lot to explore, which there is. Oh, didn't even see that before. Homage to Housing Finance Builders Guild, HFB, on PC NA server. Great Housing Guild. Reach out to Greekvamp if you want to join Housing Guild. I see a lot of people say they love HFB. Great. Ellen says, my fiance and I just watched your entire 2-hour Twitch video about money-making tips. We love your content already. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. I hope it helps. I'm here to help people. So I hope people kind of can see how this works. I see how these little pebbles kind of make this barrier. It kind of hides the contrast if this rock were just sitting here. So yeah, definitely good use of those items. He says how you can use just a couple of items, like just putting an Argonian brazier or a bench here or there, turns it from a wild island to more like a inhabited island, like people actually come and use this area. So that can be an important distinction, is even just using one item here or there can convey the use of whatever your build is. Okay, next up we'll go to the fishing hut. Greekvamp's tip here is to use your limits. So he put this at the very, very end of the water limits to maximize the total build impression. So I can see that here. So this looks really far out there, and that's because it's as far out as it possibly can go. So he built this as far out as it could, so it's more isolated, because that's the look that he was going for. And he's okay. Greekvamp's tips here says the footbridge height aligned to horizon view from the beach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Islands with a sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, and feel welcome to use all of these spicy emotes. They're fun. Thank you so much for supporting me and the stream. I hope that continue. I hope that I can continue to help you. Okay, so this is just aligned with a horizon. Kind of exploring some of Greekvamp's tips here as far as what he does when he builds. And Greekvamp says the hut size based on the width of the Argonian tents so that no support poles are used inside. So he just used the items kind of as is and then adjusted everything around that. So it makes more sense so that you don't have to have like a support structure in here that might not make a lot of sense. Kind of keep in mind the sizes of the furnishings that you're using. And the little baby spider pet. I do like that. Kind of makes you wonder a bit about the personality of the fisher folk that might live here. Seems to be isolated. Might just be one person. Have a little spider pet. And apparently a looming threat in the waters. And then here it says, I love this whole thing. It looks amazing. Yeah, so we're exploring Greekvamp's Grand Psijic Villa. First time that he's revealed it. And with a lot of good decorating tips along the way. Slaughterfish. Deadly fish islands. Certainly getting that feel. Oh, I see. He has the Guild Island here. So this is the Guild Island. It has their logo, which is this kind of it's not a monolith. I don't know. Structure, rock structure, is their logo. And it's kind of centered here, so it's visible from everywhere. So kind of helps you maybe brand a little bit there. Let's see what it is. I'm getting attacked by fish everywhere. Trying to get a view from it. And then I see what Greekvamp has done. So what the Grand Psijic Villa has is a bunch of built-in waterfalls, and so what he has done here is he's built around that. So he knew that these waterfalls were part of the Grand Psijic Villa, so he kind of built around that. So making it so that these are very prominent, very visible from the island. And then he used some of the existing island area to create this cave. And he says that he has darker boulders inside the cave. I can see that here. So we kind of have this lighter stone here and then darker stone in the inside. Gives it a darker look. And then, of course, using items like this, like an undead horse and a trophy to create a kind of humorous look. Though, I think it's just sad. Poor thing. I want to help you. It looks like it's too late, though. It seems like you're rotten. Barely hanging on. So those are sort of like little surprises here and there sprinkled throughout your builds. This can be creative pairings of items. Will add a lot to the impression that it leaves on your visitors. So great tips from Greekvamp. Thank you so much for letting me come and reveal your Grand Psijic Villa. It was a lot of fun touring this. You did a great job with it. Hopefully some of those tips help people as they decorate. So it's making good use of space, making use of limited items like this. Grand Psijic Villa can only have 700 items if you have ESO Plus, and so it can be challenging to work within that limit, so you want to make good use of that, and you maybe don't want to break the bank, so try to manage things well. A few surprises here and there go a long way, like the sunbathing dog. Like even just something like that is kind of fun, and kind of humorous. And something that you can implement in your home. Just kind of Think creatively. Orient things in a fun way. Okay. Housing Finance Builders. Oh, thank you so much. Number 1. Great, great. Might be Greekvamp. Maybe. Cinnabon says, this is amazing, great. Glad I joined in to watch. Okay, think. Try to do the island justice. Thank you again to Housing Finance Builders and Greekvamp. We will now continue on with a ton of homes from the Housing Finance Builders Guild. We have like another 19 homes from their guild members. Now there's just it's kind of like just a casual walkthrough. We're going to see a lot of different things. You know, some of them will be just kind of slice of life. Some of them will be role-playing types of builds. Some of them will be more creative, like building a creature or building something from scratch. Or some of them might be very thematic. We'll find out here. Don't know what to expect from these. We'll go in alphabetical order so I don't miss any. Hey, we're going to Ananir's Alnor Crest Townhouse first. Ananir is in here in Twitch chat. At the very end, we'll do some furniture giveaways too. Simban says, "Wow, 19. I don't feel so bad now." we have plenty. We have enough. And so I have to hope that I can keep it up. Okay, so Ananir's Alnor Crest Townhouse. So I don't know what to expect from any of these. Goal here is just to go and tour, see what people have done with their homes. So Ananir has used these pews. Like, as soon as I see pews, I think like service, like a religious service. Or a chapel. Maybe a sermon up here. So it seems appropriate. Seems like this is today's lesson. Oh, we even have like a sacrament set up. Some bread and some, we'll call it wine. Good lighting. I do really actually like these orcish chandeliers. They're pretty cheap to make and pretty impressive. Man, that's a lot of candles. Okay, continuing along here. It seems like we have enough bread for a while. Seems like we have a tribute to the divines. Seems as if Akatosh might have a little bit of preferential treatment here. I see. Akatosh brings in all the coin. I do like this Alnor tray being used as a collection plate. Really fun. Alnor Crest Townhouse does have this really rich, elaborate Alnor style, so I see that Ananir has complemented that with a lot of these really nice looking Alnor furnishings, such as these tables and these bookcases. Nice library area here, cat guarding it. Come and do some reading here, do some research. And like, these bookcases don't come with the books in them, so you can place items how you want in them. I like the use of the jewelry boxes and these piles of books. Okay, one more level and then we'll head outside. Okay, we have a dining area. Oh, we have a kitchen area and a dining area. Ooh. I like this. Let's see, it's some sort of a stone slab to give like this marble counter look. It's super modern. It's very creative. I really like that. And that's the thing, is you can maybe draw some inspiration from, you know, modern housing design incorporated into your ESO builds, even even if they're maybe like an RPG element and a couple thousand years removed. Purdue Vapor says, I love this build, went through it earlier this week. Yeah, it's really impressive. Lazarene says, it's nice to see something unconventional done with the home, yet still the majority is Eleanor furniture. A bit of vanity up here. Bit of privacy with the divider. Looks like a little wash area. Cats everywhere. They're multiplying. This is really great, Anna, near it. Oh, custom fireplaces. I didn't let me go look at custom fireplaces. Sometimes I just like see something and assume it's built in, and then I forget that it's like built from scratch. Oh yeah, like this custom fireplace. I just didn't even look at it. Okay. Using a lot of really nice wooden Eleanor furnishings. Let's see, is that the canopy bed? I think it might be. And lining it with rocks, it looks like a bit of a fire hazard, so I'm glad that you lined it with the rocks at least. Yeah, I'm getting this mantle that you can even put some valuables on, like these little pots. Yeah, great looking fireplace, gosh. So elaborate. Okay, was it? Perfect. Careful with the wooden fireplace. Right, continuing along outside to the terrace, more cats, keeping with the theme. When it says fire spread is turned off, don't worry. Okay, so we have the fountain as a kind of centerpiece, and then gives a lot to walk around. Very tranquil here. Come have a seat, relax, clear your head. Get assaulted by butterflies. Rethink life. I love what people could do with their gardens. Now we did have like a church service area inside, so this maybe makes it feel more like a cemetery out here. Oh, like a graveyard. Now I have them mixed up. I remember not having them right before, and now I'm going to mix them up. Say graveyard is the church one, right? Okay, I think so. A few little markers here. It's kind of unmarked. Might have been here for a couple centuries. Oh, I see we have what looks like a pretty fancy area out here. I'm thinking kind of wedding. And then I come up here and I see the Sigil of Mara. It's like, oh yeah, so it is kind of confirming this wedding theme. Oh, maybe they're even having a service soon. We've just had one. We have a lot of refreshments ready out here. Really nice use of these marble benches to build up this altar. That's kind of what you can do. You can stack things together just using the tops of them. You don't just have to place everything flat on the ground. You can get creative and build up. Okay, I think that will do it. Okay. Wait for the couple to come down the aisle. Really great. Great. Great job, Ananier. Okay, that was one home. I think 18 to go. Continuing along with our housing hike. Touring people's houses, seeing what they've been up to. Gonna see a lot of different types of builds as we go through here. Don't know what to expect. I hope that you can maybe incorporate some of the elements that you like into your own home, or just kind of get a sense of what you can do with the housing editor in the Elder Scrolls Online, because there's a lot that you can do with it, and you can take things a lot of different directions. Manimal says, absolutely gorgeous. Definitely, definitely. Setting a high bar here. Okay, going into Auntie's, Princely Dawnlight Palace. First impression here is, wow, there's a lot of color going on. I mean, especially symbolized by this Brotherhood stained glass window. It itself is very bright and colorful, and then you look out and you see these purples and these pinks and these blues, even these bright white blossoms. These wedding curtains kind of, integrated with the pergola. The vines going up. It's a really nice walkway. Okay, this is a really big area. I'm going to go around. Go around. A lot of the water effects are complemented with the glow from wedding blossoms or these crystals. The water, you know, reflects a lot of the light that comes off of them. Makes it look a lot more natural and serene. Speaking of serene, we do have this really kind of soft glow from these glowing mushrooms, and butterflies add to it as well. Lazurine says, precision of the custom builds is really nice. I do like these little flowers with the Bella statue. A lot of times the personalities come through with the statues. You can kind of build around what kind of the vibe of the statue. Bella kind of emits this harmonious vibe, and so people often will use it in these tranquil gardens like this, so it works really well. Stumpy stump. Squish, squish. A lot of these people's homes will be their like personal spaces, so they'll be pretty practical, have crafting stations, transmute stations, home storage, bankers and whatnot out. Usually those will be close to the entrance, so if you pop into your home, you could just use the items and be on your merry way. This is always a good pairing with the fire pit in the center of this Red Guard enclosure arc coming to Murkmire. It's no longer being called the Red Guard arc bench. It'll be an enclosure, not a bench. Anyway, sinking that down a little bit into the ground. And even just using a single pillow here, just to kind of convey that, hey, you can actually use this if you want. One-Eyed Sojourner, thank you so much for the resub. Say, making that moolah with J-Heart. Moo. Thank you so much. Moolah. Appreciate that. Keep using those spicy moo emotes. Yeah, even just like something like adding a pillow here just kind of says, hey, come have a seat. Come have a seat by the fire. So if this were just by itself, it might not seem as inviting, so it's probably bad that I like this pillow here as much as I do, but it helps. Think of those sorts of elements. Maybe think, is this somewhere a guest would feel comfortable? More of these nice cool blue lights on the water. Doreen says, yeah, I've definitely started to look at furniture differently. Oh, I missed, Sophie Voudange. One of the things I've learned in housing finance builders is to look at furnishings and not just as what they are, but also like Lego blocks that could be used in all sorts of other ways. That's the other thing, is that you don't have to use all of a furnishing. You can just use part of it. You know, maybe you just like the bottom of a brazier. You just turn it upside down and use just part of it. Or maybe you just need some of the particle effects that are coming off of this. Like maybe you just really like this, you know, the heat refraction up here at the top. Well, you can just sink the fire all the way into the ground and still get that wavy effect. So there's all sorts of cool things that you can do just using furnishings like that. Or building up, combining furnishings together. Like we saw with Ananir's wedding altar, building up those benches to make up that altar. That was really, really creative. That's what it is. It's creating something out of just these components. So definitely what I think of when I think of creativity. Okay, we're gonna go head on inside. Can't spend too much time, even though I really like looking at these. I'll have to keep moving. Okay, we'll walk in here. The first thing I notice is this kind of blue glow from the Varla stones. Excellent luxury furnishing. Didn't buy enough of them, but they're very bright, and they will just emit this royal blue glow over everything, if that's what you're going for. Just be careful with it. It can be overpowering. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly tour around here. A really nice bedroom. Little trinket box. Pricey little bugger. Really rich gilded red guard furnishings. Seems like must be somebody very respectable here. Noble of some sort. Ooh, and we even have a working tub. Oh, I'll get in it. Okay. Might not be able to get out. We have a little water basin up above. So what they must have done is they probably have an Eleanor fountain where they just completely covered up the fountain. So you can't even tell that that's what it is. And then you have this. It might help to have like a little sprocket or something right there, just so it's not just coming out of the rock, but it works still. Same thing over here. We have the Eleanor fountain. Can be hard to tell if this is a sink or a toilet. Why not both? Wait, no. I'll go with sink. I think sink makes more sense here. Hopefully. There's a lot to explore, isn't there? Okay. Head around to the back room. Princely Dawnlight, really big area. Okay, we'll hop down here. It's a Bosmer sink. Oh, good, good. Okay. Sure, sure. Ooh, I like these banners alongside the water. Good symmetry. Oh, I see. They actually did make it symmetrical by flipping one of them around so that the alchemical component is that way. Though, if you that's what stands out to me. Like, if you start to analyze it, you'll realize that the little braces up here are facing the wrong way. But, you know, you're kind of willing to overlook that. That's not the impression that I have when I'm looking at this. So, if you worry about little details like that, maybe don't. The impression here is it's a good symmetrical look. Don't worry about your guests overanalyzing it, even though I do. Using these little dream shards to light up the water. Again, the water and the lights work really well together, so mix those somehow. And the overall effect from really far back is that you can just see all the water has been lit up from afar. So that's more of the impression that you're left with. It's a bidet. Oh, it might be. Ariella says that waterfall looks completely different in a good way compared to how it normally looks. Yeah, it's been really transformed. Okay, continuing along here with the housing hike. Let's see. Fire logs with the tools next to it. Seems appropriate. The fireplace. Nicely laid out dining area. We only have food for 2. Maybe empty nest here. So much that you can do. I see aquarium. A lot of people love their aquarium builds, and for good reason. There are a lot of great aquatic furnishings in the game. There's not like really any glass that you can place up panels unless if it's really small. So with a build like this, you just kind of like pretend. You just kind of pretend that there's glass here, and that's a-okay. Fishies and crabs and anemones and clams and pearls and sponges. Good use of light and the green color. Everyone says aquarium builds have been so popular since EverQuest. I'm not familiar with that, but I do like it in ESO. Okay, continuing along. Oh, so much to see. Okay, built-in kitchen area. Showing cheese being sliced up. Book about vegetables. Okay. A lot of potential dining combinations here, and a well-stocked liquor cabinet, apparently. Well, make sure you don't burn the roast. Have an hourglass here. Oh, and we even have... I like how people are really creative with making these easels. People keep asking for easels to be added to the game, but I've seen so many good easels that people have made. So we have a stack of paintings using the very top of just a crate with this cloth top on it as your canvas. This is your canvas. It's maybe a little rough, but this is what you can use. Zendaya says, I like all the lighting. Prayla says, I want to see a house with a decent clear water area so it can make sort of a snorkel pond. You'll kind of get that with the Zanmir, but you won't be able to go out into it. You'll just be looking out at it. The built-in aquarium. That's going to be fun. Housing Finance Builder says, the kitchen is superb. I love the bright lights. Oh, let me... Bright lights in the kitchen. Oh yeah, definitely. With the... I want to say there's some Calandus stones hanging about, but just a couple of these lights here and there make it look like a really warm kitchen. And over here we have more like a research area, alchemy station, big table set up. I actually like this. So instead of just using one table and kind of like cramming everything on it, well, they knew that they had too many things, so, you know, why not use a couple tables here? I like it being a bit spread out. You can see everything a bit better. And you still have a bit of a practical workspace out in the front if you need it. And good clothing area here. Okay, I think... Might have missed a room or two, but I think I need to keep moving. Okay, thank you very much. Zendaya says, oh, you can go out in the water. What you can do, and it can be seen inside and out. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought with the Zanmir that it was instanced separately. That would seem weird to me if it weren't that way. That'd be cool if you could go out to it. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll be able to see that from the outside too then. That'll be good. It's so dark outside. I don't know if that will work too well. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike, going to Stratton Springs from... somebody. I didn't see the name. A few of these have notes associated with them. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Took me forever just to put this list together. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're in Big Red Strident Springs. Okay, continuing on with the housing hike. Something totally different. Creepy, kind of deathy type of look. Looks like the valuables have to be locked away. Might escape. They might escape. Haunted house. Ooh, is that what we're going for? Haunted house. It is kind of spooky. Things might jump out at me. The fog definitely indicates I don't want to be here at night. Maybe I should come back at night. And it'll be okay, but I bet this looks a little bit more creepy at night. Ooh, using some of the Hag Raven Cauldron flames buried into the ground to give this fire a look. Makes it look a lot more scary. Kind of giving a bit of a Monty Python type of a spook factor. Oh, over here too. Throw the flames. Housing Finance Builder says, nice first impression. Oh, we have like a really creepy amalgam creature. Oh, the creature's even impaled the poor soul servant. Oh, multiple of them. Oh gosh, they're everywhere. Oh. The question here is, have these recently been impaled? Have they just been attacked? Or is this creature, this monstrosity, like still feeding off their life energy? That's the feeling I'm getting. Just all become one with the monster. So if you have a bunch of trophies, you know, the trophies and the busts from running the dungeons, you can make fun creatures with that. People realize that they have a lot of cool looking body parts you can do fun stuff with. So just having a whole bunch of faces on this creature is kind of fun. Island says, ew, I love it. Poor dudes. They're all stabbed. They wiggle just enough. Just enough. Get me. I want to feed you my life energy. Change you for the good. Ooh, lots of soul gems out here. Maybe some experimentation going on. Ooh, feeding the briar heart. Just random skulls here and there, just in case if you didn't get the impression that this was supposed to be a little intimidating. Sets the mood. Like, you wouldn't want to have a serene garden and then just, like, pop a random skull in it. Like, might just be out of place. Need to do fun things with it. Gonna, like, with this build, if they're just, like, a random cat here, I'd be like, hey, what's that cat doing? I guess it's up to no good. But otherwise, it just might seem out of place. So you have to be careful with your design choices. No temples to be seen in this one, not Takatosh anyway. It's like the end of a cure. Oh, I have not seen that. Not seen that. I heard good things about it. Dragonheart Draco 1 with the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our housing hike. Moo to you. Love the use of these chains. It's like almost like mysterious. It's like, are these holding the house up? Is it being dragged apart? Definitely creepy. And it's on fire, so kind of in a state of entropy, but held together by nefarious forces or horses. Plague horse, lend me your magic. Skeletons might escape. Definitely good to cage them up. More of these chains. Chains everywhere. These Cold Harbor boulders work really great. They're so spiky that they're just always kind of ominous. Dangerous. Holy cow, this is a lot of soul shrivens. Some sort of ritual being performed. Looks like his soul is escaping. What are these called? It's ice wraith of some sort, right? Whoa. Looks like a lot of prep went into performing this ritual. People think it's creepy. Other people think it's cool. Delicious with the moves. Thank you so much. Welcome to our housing hike. Touring homes from the Housing Finest Builders community. Fantastic housing guild. Reach out to Greekvamp if you're on PCNA and have an interest in housing. It's extreme housing. You have to really be committed to it. Okay, heading on inside. Oh, more creepy stuff. Really going great with this theme. Hey, we actually have a Reichling pit here. Rarely see those. Good use of it, you know, as the stones and the bones. Fits great here. Ow, Now, the only thing I know of that has this effect is a blood fountain. But I didn't think you could hide it. I thought the spikes went up higher than the blood. Maybe Maybe the blood just goes just enough above. If that's the case, those are very expensive. more soul shriven being sucked of all their life energy. It's like, how many characters do I have? I really mostly only do things on my main character. I have like a Nightblade I PvP with sometimes, but other than that, everything else is just for writs and storage. Dark Helmets Girl. Thank you so much for the follow. Moo to you. Welcome to our housing hike. We are touring people's homes, getting some decoration inspiration. Currently touring a very sinister home. Torture and death and ritual and more death everywhere. Using one of these Daedric glowing red skulls. Ugh, just adds all this red light to it. Merchant shows her true form. This is fun things that you can do with pets and the vendors and the mounts. You can put them together and make them a lot creepier or fun or, you know, humorous. That's why I assume she's like just always grabbing at my goods. Give me just pittance of gold for them. Okay, continuing along. I think we've seen. Oh no, still more. I think I would not want to be bathed in here. So maybe you can use the chains to exfoliate. Oh, we even have the Oni dragon breaking through. Really good effect with the rock and the red light there. Look, it's just coming out at ya. Oh no, the pigs have gorged themselves on the dead. Wait, and there's no flesh left for them except for me. Oh no. Oh, piggies. Okay, having fun. Okay. Continuing along with our housing hike. Now, for an entirely different home, probably. Rob de Norax, Ebonheart Chateau. They have said that they've hidden a few things here. I'll see if I can't find them. Animal Bacon's Revenge. Delicious, that was grossly cool. Angel says someone knows how to get rid of a body. A lot of bodies were disposed of in that build. Alright, here we go into Rob Dinorax. Winheart Chateau. I hear a mournful Aegis. Oh, hey, we kind of have another lively dragon bones. It's a good way to greet your guests. Attack them with a giant dragon. I like the red crimson shard of moon shadow in the chest. It almost feels like it's like an energy source, providing it with life, like a beating heart almost. Ooh, we have a bit of a hedge. Ooh, and we even have like these little tree platforms. Oh, it's fun. Let's see if I can't get up to them. Might not be able to. Again, these witches. Hagraven Cauldron. Hagraven Cauldron gives these really nice green flame. Perrite, green, poison, seems to go together. I see people really like this furnishing pack. Got all these pumpkins. That's available. Available right here. Comes with a lot of jack-o'-lanterns. Even comes with like these creepy jars. All this stuff. So we'll see if Rob Norak has added some of these other furnishings, because I know they at least have a little jack-o'-lantern. See if they have crows or anything like that in here too. Incorporated. Yeah, because that just came out, so they've acted quickly on this. Okay, a bit of a maze. We have some siege weaponry. Okay, looks like I can just barely squeeze through here. Hursine. And Azura. Ooh, but Azura's looks a little sinister here. I see people must really like the Witches' Festival season. Hagraven head. You can get the Hagraven head from the holiday vendor. Good severed Hagraven head. Perfect with the guillotine, right? And achievement furnishing from Dragonbones Dungeons. Ooh, I love this pathing here. Go under the gnarly roots of the tree, into the webs, into the mysterious fog and glowing mist. I kind of feel like I'm in danger. But if I follow the path, maybe I'll be okay. Don't swerve off the path. It's almost like in a way, kind of like an oasis. Maybe everything's just kind of perfectly balanced. As much as everything wants to eat each other, so they somehow manage to cooperate. Oh, this is just a really nice look here. Okay, go head back to the other side of the hedge. Maybe there's a gap on the other side too. There is! Ha! Clever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Send a twin with the sub. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Welcome to our housing hike. Be sure to spam some of these spicy moo emotes. Oh, here's our mournful Aegis, who has been setting the mood. With those fantastic mournful sounds. Ooh, I like the little addition to these friezes with just a little glowing lights on it. They're not like that naturally, right? I don't think they are. No, I'm pretty sure they added like this little dream shard here. Adding a little bit of color to each of the staves in the friezes. It was really cool. Including just putting this little red light that's coming out of the little dragon mouth. Fire. Little details go a long way. Oh, here's the pumpkin patch. A lot to take in. Okay, I was gonna say, I think I've seen everything outside, but nope. Okay, we have a good crafting area here. Oh, it helps having the banner here so if you forget where your crafting stuff is, banners can help you remember. Weirdly calm retreat back here, considering everything else is kind of spooky. People really like this freeze wall. Super clever with the light, since Twin says. There was I think it was a Merithic furnishing pack that had a whole bunch of Dragon Bones themed furnishings, including the giant bony dragons, so if we saw it coming in. Have to hop on these limited time furnishing packs sometimes. Like if you like these Hollowjack items, they're only here for 5 days. And oh yeah, if you need to load up on ground so you can buy things like that, do them from the links below my Twitch stream. That helps a ton. And you get like Ouroboros crates from it, and unique Twitch emotes. So icons, little icons. Okay, heading inside. Wow, even more inside. Making use of these statues. They're really big items. They have a big impact. More of this green light casting this glow everywhere. Target Wraith Crows can use this instead of the robust target skeleton. It's a little bit more frightening. Seems like it might be able to attack back. No harm me, no harm the moo. All he'd have to do is swipe down at me. Some of these new specimen jars. Really creepy. Oh, maybe somebody didn't like the established rule of order here. Burning it down, or maybe this is just how this ruler rules. Sit here, entertain guests, and hey, if he doesn't like what he hears, just throw him behind the throne here. Phone call. Okay. Toasty buns. Yeah, it definitely looks... I won't want to be here too long. You hope that there's some good ventilation. Using some of these display cases to show off some more rare things, or things that maybe are special to this build. Do like using these little dream shards in this Craglorn skull. Kind of pops those eyes to life. Okay, there's an upstairs and a downstairs. We'll go upstairs first. Ooh, see this. Nearly inaccessible. Ooh. Have like a fossil build here. Come chip away at this. It might be magical though. Maybe if you release them, they could reanimate. Man, there's a lot going on here. Seems like every person at this table has a different target. Werebear1682 with a follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our housing hike. We are touring homes, getting some decoration inspiration. It looks like they can bunk up and actually get some rest before going out on the hunt. Nice functional chest area. All the way at the top of their house. Kind of out of the way, but if you need it. It's a good way to display them. I like this vault here. What it would make me think here is you can open up this vault, and just with this one item, it makes me think, instead of this being a very solid structure, it makes me think that this entire thing is hollow and maybe has additional storage and treasures in it. That'd be really creepy though. You open this up, you have to get the thing all the way in the back, you have to crawl all the way back there. Clever. I like that touch. Delicious says, okay, where are those trompe l'oeil paintings from? Well, these are very similar to the triptychs that you can maybe find in Vardenfell safe boxes, but these are just like from the Crown store. But they look really nice. These are the panels paintings. So this would be the geyser panel. I'll look for those. They look really nice, though. And this is the waterfall. Okay, there was also downstairs, which I'm going to assume is dungeony. No, just good library, good Daedric library. Good. Good to be surprised. Giant python sword. Yeah, might just have a giant python in it. This is Rob de Norax, Ebonheart Chateau. Did an excellent job with this. Okay, that will do. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike. A lot of homes. Next up, we'll go to Dark Jester 1's Strident Spring. Thank you, Rob de Norax. Fantastic home. Simpin says, wow, that actually makes the skull look pretty awesome. trying to make sure I get the Twitch chat as I go through. There's a lot to see. It doesn't help that tons of these houses are like the big notable houses. This is one's a mid-size one. Okay, next up we are in Dark Jester's Strident Springs. Okay. Go see what somebody else has done with their home. There's no real theme here to the housing hike. It's just kind of just whatever people have been working on recently. So it might be tilted a bit towards Witches Festival themed builds, if people are keeping on top of the seasonality of things. Ooh, we have a nice outside cemetery area. Very rich. Costs a lot to afford a sarcophagus like this. Must be very fancy people here. Fancy dead people. Ooh, I like this pond area where there are these lily pads and the swampy logs just floating here. It just takes a couple of furnishings like this to kind of set the scene here. Dark Jester. Oh, Dark Jester's here. Great, great. They say you can access the tower by the stable, by the way. There's a surprise inside. Oh, great. Go check that out. I'll go do that now. Ooh, we have a crimson shard of moon shadow on display. Fantastic light. Wait. I just want to see something. One sec. Okay. Okay, is this surprise the Crimson Shard Moon Shadow, or is there something I'm missing? It's surprising to see this on display. Nice. Nice item. Just the library itself. Okay, yeah, so you wouldn't expect a big library to be up here in the tower. It's a good retreat, though. Study by red light. I don't know if that's going to be good for your vision. Oh, Island says they built the entire walls and everything. It's all custom. Oh yeah, especially with all the plant life and everything. That's very fun. Yeah, good job with this. Even using these big carpets here. Okay, going back down. Island says gorgeous. Thank you. Okay, great. Collector says, Jay, which house type was the last one you were in? I believe I was in the Ebonheart Chateau. So much to see. Oh, so this is fun. So we have the Nocturnal statue. And we have this Witches Festival Scarecrow. And if you bury that down, you can still get this crow effect. So we have the crows flying around the Nocturnal statue. Maybe through it every once in a while. Just ignore that. It's okay. But fits really well. I expect to see more of this going forward. If you get the furnishing pack, which you would have to. Only have a few days to get that seasonal item. Kinda wanna go like behind this. We even have like a little woodworking station, so you have the delivery of wood, and you can come and use the woodworking station back here. I do like it when the crafting stations have a bit more than just a crafting station plunked down. Ooh, using these hedges kind of directs my path here. See, already making good use of these furnishings from the Halloween furnishing pack. Make a good DPS testing area. Have a seat. Breathe in some of the spores from these aether cut mushrooms. Nice and relaxing. Caliburnia says, so neat and tidy, just my style. Caliburnia says, oh yeah, if you want me to check out your home, I'm just doing homes for housing finance builders, and probably I have enough for today. So if you want me to ever tour your home during a future housing hike, I usually do them Friday evenings. Might be changing up the schedule for that going forward, though. But yeah, send me a mail in-game at jhartellis if you have a home that you want me to tour. So we do these housing hikes pretty often, so they're a lot of fun just to see what people are doing. Climbing mushrooms, going up the fountain. Good light source on those too. That's blue light. Little baby Wawa pet. Using one of these wood elf altars. I don't remember the exact name. Wood elf fire pit thingy to put the statue on. Makes a good base for it. Okay, continuing along here. Pretty Viper says, Oh, I see, I see. Trelawney says, very lovely garden. Okay, go ahead on inside. Looking good, Dark Gesture. Using some of these more colorful plants. Good bright yellow on these. There aren't really a lot of bright yellow items in the game, so I think gives a unique look to this. Using the abyssal pearl furnishing to good effect in the monster mouth. And let's see, was this all built up from nothing? I believe it was. Yeah, this is really, I'll try to figure out how they did this. So we have a really nice looking fireplace here. The very base of it seems to be the Alinor fireplace. That's just like from here to here, but then everything else is built up out of what looks like some of the benches from the home goods furniture. I believe that's what they are. There's like an arc bench and then just this other little wall, like a retaining wall. Yeah, so don't overlook things like from the home goods furniture. Limestone blocks. Yeah, it looks really well. Looks really good here. Okay, and then we have another crafting area, and again, so I have the signs here, so I know it's going to be alchemy and enchanting. And so my expectation here would be I walk in and just see like an alchemy station and an enchanting station, but no, what Dark Jester has done here is really, really prettied this up with what might be some alchemical ingredients that they're growing here. Kind of magical glowing items give that effect. You know, mash those up and add to your alchemical reagents. And then enchanting over here with, you know, the soul gems and other things that you might be using there. Even using a, I think it's deactivated Skyshard. Okay, heading on upstairs. Calibrating says, so because you want to get a cup of tea and just sit or a beer. Oh yeah, this is a really nice area. I kind of overlooked that. If I can get a good camera angle. Yeah, this is pretty cozy. Grab one of those books, sit by the fire, stare deep in into the pearl. Good stout. Good drapes fit just perfectly here, don't they? I have a kitchen area. I like this little detail. So, one of my favorite furnishings in the game is the ham. It's a great furnishing. And a little detail here is to put the cleaver down and then stick the other ham just straight into the table so it looks like a slice has been chopped off. It's creative. I actually really like little details like that. Show that this has just been recently worked on. You don't have this ham out for very long. Still just mid-prep. Seraphies is brilliant. I like it. I like my ham creativity. Here's the top of the fireplace. Hey, you even have a tree growing out of the top. Oh, I like that. So we had the fireplace below, and the base of that was the Alinor fireplace, and it's really tall. So what Dark Jester has done here is use the very top of the fireplace as a planter. Good use of that one item. Use it both as a fireplace and a little planter. That's pretty cool. Okay, we have more crafting station areas here. Clothing setup. A lot of fabrics to work with. Even using some of these wood elf hides. Kind of like a trophy area. I have mixed feelings about the slowed in here, but it does look great by itself. Claus says, love that tea light in the bread holder. Oh no, I missed it. Tea light in the bread holder. Tea... Oh no, I missed it. Oh, this little bread holder. Yeah, that works really well, doesn't it? It was in the kitchen near the ham. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a little outdoor bread holder. Makes it a little good candle holder, too. Good detail. And we have the bedroom. Master of the estate here. Yeah. We have a terrarium with the salamander. Really dry, rocky look to this. With a branch. Everybody disses the branches, but you can do good stuff with branches, you know? Good dry sage plant and a brown pebble. Just takes a few items to make a terrarium like this. So this is just using one of the display cases. Even has some heat lamps up here. That's kind of funny. Using the personal desk clockwork lamps. Have to keep the salamander nice and toasty. Yeah, Dark Jester. I didn't miss the heat lamps. I like that. It's kind of funny. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, hope I didn't miss anything. Shirley says I have to steal that idea. a lot of good ideas. People use these display cases for like aquariums and other things like that. Whatever you want to put on display, it's like a little mini build that you can make. So it's always fun to do that. Oh, Dark Jester says I missed something outside opposite the woodworking station. I missed something. Okay, go. Make my way back. I got stuck somehow. Okay, all the way back. Hope people are, taking notes if you actually like something. If you like... If you're like, oh, I can do that. Or, oh, I've always wanted to put that in my house. Then you can figure out what you want to do. Okay, we do also have a forge built up here. Blacksmithing station. Using this Psijic fire pit on its side. Really get those embers just right in your viewing area. Yeah, it looks really nice. And with these marble slabs stacked up here. Okay, really nice. Thank you so much, Dark Jester. Lazurine says, yeah, the terrarium was awesome. And Simpin says, Pro Navigator back to the trying to. Caliburnia says, oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, moving on with a housing hike. More homes to tour. More. Dragon Burst, My Lake Lodge. call this their little garden. Oh, no, no, we go. Oh, a lot of homes to get to. Well, we'll keep going, keep trekking, keep hiking through. Housing Finance Builder says that terrarium is the best they've seen. And it's amazing because it's only using, like, really 4 or 5 items. So you have, like, the stone in the bottom, and, like, a plant, and a branch, and a rock, and the salamander in the display case. And it's, like, it doesn't take all that much to really, you know, paint this good picture. Dark Jester says, thank you so much for visiting. Thank you. Okay, off to Dragon Bursts, a Mile Lake Lodge. Love how everybody has a different take on what they do with their home. Okay, we are greeted with these statues. Super frenetic. No. Dehuantel says, I have homes, now I need a farm to be able to make furniture or buy it. Well, seeing these places get the creative juices flowing. That's kind of the point. And as we saw with Greekvamp's first home, with Greekvamp's Grand Psijic Villa, is you don't need, like, a lot of gold to actually decorate a place all nice up. Like, with a couple 100,000 gold, you can probably decorate an entire place, and getting that much gold really won't take you more than, like, an hour or two. So you have to watch my gold making tips on Monday nights on the stream so that you can learn how to make gold faster. And then you can spend more time decorating your house. Or, you know, being able to afford some of the more interesting furnishings as well. Okay, getting a good sense of this courtyard. I do like this path, even with just a couple of these buried stones. Yeah, I think these are the Alinor stairways that you can buy from the Alinor Home Goods Furnisher, but just using the very top of them to give these little pavers. Drum circle. Be seeing a lot more of that with the Argonian Merkmeyer builds, I think. Dark Jester says that there's cost them like 2 million gold. Yeah, well, even 2 million for a build is doable. You can do it. People spend a lot on housing. Saw that with when the Grand Psijic Villa went out to everybody. It was a buying frenzy. I mean, still pretty good. Furnishings are still selling really well as people continue to decorate. Functional crafting station area. Oh, missed kind of this pond. Nice blue glow here. You have a little nest by. Big fat tree. Okay, there might be something in the shed. Let's see. Ninja Monkey. Oh, sorry, Ninja Monkey. Yes. Ninja Monkey. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ninja Monkey. Good to see you, Ninja Monkey. Ninja Monkey streams. A lot of good housing stuff. Go follow him. If you have an interest in housing, go follow Ninja Monkey 0169. Oh no, no. Try to make sense of this room. So we have some gruesome thing happening here. I'm not so sure what. Is this being butchered up? Or is it being put together? Of corpses being used for body parts, maybe being fed to this undead horse. Creepy. Maybe I don't want to ask too many questions about what's going on here. Let's just do out of here. I thought there might not be anything in the storehouse, and boy was I wrong. Okay, heading on up around. Okay, a few dwarven pieces here and there might be an indicator of what's inside, or might be more random. Let's see here. Surely it says sewn together. It's creepy. Okay, inside is not as creepy. We have a nice looking Telvanni set up here. Gnarly, fungally furniture. Good naughty wood look to it. Roasted legs being cleavered. No, we do. I see a little skeleton in the closet. Take all the meat off the racks here, and there might be a little buried surprise underneath. So maybe there are a few sinister things going on with this place. Normally this would have, you know, 3 barrels of meat up stacked high. Wouldn't see the skeleton down here. Central air. Spiders, very symmetrical. Ooh, we have a big workshop. A lot going on. Ooh. Let's see what to make of this. So we have a few experiments going on. We saw something going on in the storage area outside. Seems like some of this continues on up here. Doing some experiments, maybe grinding bits together. Reanimating things from the dead. A lot of raw ingredients to use here, including some alchemy ingredients, food items. Might just have the right chemical properties to get just what you need. Kind of researching everything, don't want to leave anything overlooked. Messing around with soul magic, Dwemer magic. Okay. Really good research area. Okay, I think I didn't miss anything. Sager says, well, I'm good at creepy. What's going on with that? Hey, even using this wood elf bladder. Don't see that used very often. It seems to fit here. You don't want to know what's inside of it. Something fermenting in there. Okay, thank you very much, too. Oh, is there another room outside? There might be. Check really fast. Oh, big place. Hey, I'm gonna miss this. Okay, we have fountain area up here. Interesting, we did have that deactivated, fused dwarven furnace downstairs, and the piping continues out here, so, you know, it actually has some exhaust. So don't asphyxiate. Good little detail. Even more bath area. Caliburnia says, I love those animated Dwemer components. The turning gear wall plaques are cool also. Yeah, they bring it to life. It's kind of like, hey, this is an active project. Gears are grinding. Seems like we have a unused or seldom used retreat up here. Normally, if you would want to convey that something has actually been used recently, put like a thing of grapes or sweet roll or something on here, or maybe a drink. But maybe the researcher doesn't have a lot of time to come out here and relax. Researcher's just always busy, tinkering away, messing around butchering corpses. So, at least, hopefully something good comes out of all of it, right? Right. Warfrog 2 with a follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our housing hike. Moo to you. Dark Jester says, such a shame any Dwemer stuff takes far too many Dwemer frames to make. That can be pricey. Galbrania says, I love that location. May buy the house. Multiple floors are unusual, and the views over the walls are great. Keep going there to look at it. The outbuilding is good for crafting stuff also. As Jurene says, very eclectic home. Love the originality. Yeah, I do like just kind of going through and seeing different fun things that people have done. Yeah, you can see a lot from here. So this is the Amaya Lake Lodge. Big space. And you can look out on Varnfell, all the tall mushrooms in the distance. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike. Going on to Eru Bathrail's Grand Psijic Villa. Haven't seen very many Grand Psijic Villas here. Did go to Greekvamps. It was really fun. Grand Psijic Villa just came out, so not a lot of people have fully decorated it yet. A bit intimidating. I haven't touched it yet. Dark Jester says, the funny thing is the Dwemer frames aren't that expensive, but it's just that you can't get enough of them. Yeah, it's like, you might be able to find some like at a good deal, but you need like 16 of them to make one furnishing, and good luck finding very many of them. Okay, here we are in Eru Bathrail's Grand Psijic Villa. Continuing along with our housing hike. Touring homes, getting decoration inspiration. Ooh. Okay, where do I go first? I think I go everywhere. Let's kind of go counterclockwise here. Such a big area. Using a lot of these good, colorful trees. Thing with the Grand Psijic Villa is when you first get it, it doesn't have any furnishings, including any plants or anything. So you have to add some plant life here. Good to see ya. Her Bathrail's home, owner of the house. Good fancy stable area. I don't think they'd keep the rain off very well, though. Maybe have to move them to a better location for that. Ooh. So down here, we do have this natural waterfall that's built in, and our Bathrail has added this Alnor ballroom floor to build out under this. And so you kind of have a nice retreat here. Sit under the waterfall, have a sweet roll, eat a book, be next to a nice cozy fire. eat a couple loaves of bread. Maybe you're sharing with somebody here. Pretty Viper says, awesome Nook. Yeah, I actually really like this. It didn't take much. I mean, it's just adding this ballroom floor. And you can just build right under the waterfall. Let's see. Being told, be sure to check out every area, Jay. I've furnished a lot. Oh gosh, I have my work cut out for me here. Okay, I have to go to every area. Okay, always. The horse is gonna have some covering here. Okay, don't want to miss anything. Mullet ball on top of the waterfall. It's common area to have a slice of pie. I actually like the pews as these outdoor seating areas. I don't see anything up there. Okay, I think we're good. There it says, cost a fair bit, but I'm proud of it. Yeah, I can see you. A lot of nice furnishings here. I love these spade leaves. I should have bought more of them from the luxury vendor when they were available a couple weeks ago. You need good plants in your courtyard here. It's so empty. If you don't add something, you've done a good job with it. Heading over to other waterfall. Nice pretty trees everywhere. I do like that. Very colorful. Oh, Housing Finance Builders is reminding me, Jay Hart, many guildies still work on their village for our large 1 million gold contest. 2 weeks left. Yeah, so Housing Finance Builders is hosting an event, which is, hey, go decorate your Grand Psijic villa. So there are 2 weeks left on that. I believe that goes until November 2nd. So, hey, maybe if you have a Grand Psijic villa, you have a good plan for it, you try to Greekvamp. Maybe you can still get in on the contest. Or Housing Finance Builders will have tons of great villas to go tour in a couple weeks. And they're doing a 1 million gold prize to the best home for that. So, yeah, it's maybe something to get in on. Horfrog, all this water. Gotta go pee. There's a lot of water that you can work with. That's what we saw Greekvamp do. Is all that he did was build it out on the water, and left the entire building and island alone, just built on the water. There are a couple homes with some expensive water elements to them. Can be good because you can have nice flat structures. Okay, we're going to head on inside. I hope I didn't miss anything down below. Big area. Oh, Purdue Viper says 500k to the winner, 100 total prizes. So it's not just 1 million to the top winner, it's 500 to the top and smaller prizes. Usually a better way to do the prize structure. Good catch, thank you. A lot of fancy Alnor furnishings, using some of these, great houses furnishings as well. big dining area. Oh, I see. Feast in your honor. There are a lot of side rooms, and then there's a back room. Let's start with the back room. We'll go off to the side rooms. Let's see. I'm using it as like a trophy area as well as it's kind of like a chill library area. Do love these spade leaves. They almost look like they are a light source, but they just kind of have this really good contrast to them. Makes them really stand out. Is I missing anything from... Dark Chester says, oh wow, they used the load-in picture of the villa and decorated it almost exactly the same. Oh, yeah, no, I see that now. Yeah, like from right here. Oh, was it them that was asking me? I remember somebody was asking me about how, oh, what were these potted plants in the load screen? Because people really like the look of it, and it's just some of these. We've actually sold some of those, oh, recently. I don't have my MM on, I thought it would lag me during the housing hike, but it's just using some of these Eleanor pots, bases, I don't remember the exact name of them, and then using some topiaries, which you can buy from the home goods furnishers. So it's not an individual item, it's two items stuck together. And then, yeah, using this good dining area, the Psijic banners. I see what they did there. It's very much copied the load screen. Arrow Bathriel says, in the other outside area, I had a little wine fountain. Oh, I missed that. Doing a garden area in that area, so well done. Oh, Dark Jester says, actually that specific item is the Crown Store potted plant. Oh, okay, my bad on that one. Though, I think you can get pretty similar... Oh, yeah, I see, because it has the brown stuff in it. You can get a really similar look using the big Eleanor pots and then some of the topiaries. You can go get creative with that. Eleanor cypress plant. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, that'll help you with the furnishing cap, too, because then it's just one item instead of two. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Ooh, there's braziers in the library. Have to be careful here. Come have pie. I don't know what to make of the pie, but I like it here. It's funny. Okay, will be two little bedroom areas and another little back room. Housing Finance Builder says the interior room behind the center throne room is the most detailed exhaust-given room in the game, especially the surrounding walls. Oh yeah, and that back area where the statue is. Okay, nice livable space and more pie. I see a recurring theme here. Seems like everybody gets a pie. That can be a kind of a fun Easter egg hunt for people that might tour your home too. You might kind of have something where you kind of would expect to find an item in every room. See, now I'm kind of thinking that. It's like, oh, I'm going to be looking for the pie. Maybe. Let's see. Kitchen area here. No, I was hoping there'd be a pie in the sauna. No. I see no pie. Don't forget the balconies. Yes, I'll get to those too. Pie palace. Oh yeah, good. Okay, crouching station, transmit station. You know, good functional area. Everything together here. Little white hosta plants in the center of the marble table. Really love these white marble pieces that you can use in your home because pretty well everything will have color contrast with it. White hosta, good pick there. Okay, and we have balconies up above. Okay. More sauna, spoiled. More pie! Super spoiled. That's funny. Mostly worked. Okay, other balcony area. Ooh, you have like a nice wreath made out of these ferns. That's pretty fun. we have this nice fresh kitchen here, and then just a forgotten vault in the corner with the spider webs. Makes you wonder what's there. Probably some sort of a family history thing. Unheeded advice. Hey, we can see these new specimen jars. Might be used in the kitchen here. Ew. I don't know about that. Wait, so kitchen here doesn't have a pie? No, no, now I'm disappointed. Guess it's been served. Okay, really great. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike. Go to Psijic, erstwhile sanctuary. There's a little bit of a backstory to this, which I'll get to. I need to take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, we are good. Continuing along with our housing hike, touring people's houses. We have a home which Hezi and Greekvamp did together for Psijic. What Psijic would do is they would go and fetch items, and then Greekvamp and Hezi would build with them. They said it cost like 3 million gold in the end. It's kind of funny. So Hezi and Greekvamp, prominent members in Housing Finest Builders. We'll see what they did with Psijic's place. Oh, that's quite a fire. Burn the whole tree. So with a large home like this, which really just goes really far back, it might be helpful to have the crafting stations pretty near the entrance if it's a home that you're actually going to be using for that. Kind of off to the side. Even using dream shards in the door that comes with the home. Bring those eyes to life. Okay, we all good? People love the sunk-in pictures. Yeah, I've seen this used more and more where if you have like an alcove like this, sometimes you can make your own or just use the natural ones that come with the houses. You can have these sunk-in pictures. Makes them look a lot more three-dimensional, like you're actually like looking out at it. Sometimes if you do it just right, it will look like you're like actually looking out of a window. Okay, so let's see what Psijic and Greekvamp did for Fustok here. Okay, keep feeling like I want to go explore off the paths on the side. Fabricant tree with a sky shard in the very middle of it. So the Fabricant trees have this really reflective coating on them, so it really picks up a lot of the light that is coming off of the sky shard. So really brightens this up. Come look at more details. To have crystals in the water again, you like see even like right here that there's really good interaction between the water and the light. Can always be a good effect. Oh, seem to have a little council area up above. Come here and judge people. Overseer. It's Hezzy, one of the decorators from here. Test your super DPS. Ooh, 26 million health. I don't think I have time for that. If only I did 26 million DPS. Not quite there yet. We have these crystals and these green flames along the path. I mean, the crystals are so green already that you see this fire and it just like drowns it out a lot. So it's just super, super green. Hag-Raven Cauldron. Very bright. Like the scamp of the monkey just perfectly balanced on top of this. Let's see here. Can I get up there? Looks like I can maybe get up here. Maybe I'm not supposed to go up here. Looks like I can though. I see some grading. Ooh, I feel like this could just crumble away though. Let me at least get a better look from up here. Housing Finance Builder says, look up from the cave. You're in a werewolf's mouth. Up from the cave. Mr. Wolfhead, when you walk the main area, look up. Oh, I missed something big apparently. Let me come back. Wait. I missed Let me backtrack. Okay, okay. Look up from the cave here and okay, werewolves. It's all cave. I don't know. I don't know what is cave and what is not cave. I'll go back. I'll go back. Oh, right here. Oh gosh. That's really something. Sorry about that. I see a werewolf. Perfect. Even using this tapestry for the red tongue. And Anir is impressed. I like it. Big poofy boulder cheeks. I like the tips on the ears. I'm actually trying to figure out how you did that. I think it's some of the flatter slabs just going up to a point with another boulder up behind it. Doggo. Aroo. And then your grabby hands. I think that means they're going to steal the idea. Was that like miss? Did I miss something else? Oh, this is okay. This is where I'm supposed to look at. Yeah, that's good. Good look at the doggo. I'm even just kind of trying to build up the skeletal structure. Just using the rocks. You have to be really careful with that item placement to get that good look. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no. This is where I die. Doggo, be my spirit guide. I'm saved. Wait to see down. Oh yeah, there's going to be more going on in this cave. Okay, they did block off this area, which is good. Wait, can I go through here? Oh, I can go through here. Interesting. It looks like it'd be blocked off, but nope. There we go. No. Sniff, sniff. Okay, we have a torture area. This is what Fustok has done to all these poor dungeon bosses. Had to go kill them all. Dark Jester, thank you very much. Okay, continuing along with our housing hike. Seeing cool things people have done with their homes. Using these monster busts in the alcoves and then brightening them up with the light sources. Light is very important. So many bosses killed. Ooh, okay, we have a super meeting area. Using some of these Daedric furnishings. Just a little skull, just even like this little skull helps a lot. Tribute to Mullig Ball, I see. Burn! Peasant is beneath him. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything. More below. Dragon. How far down can I go? Gosh, what do you have hidden down here? I do like how you have the grates everywhere just to kind of lead me along on the path. Oh, secret cave. Cave bear. This is really far down. I have a gazebo out here. Have a nice sit. Look at your dragon. Go. Bernia says that the trophies make for dramatic displays. Definitely can. Definitely a good view from here. So much of the cave to look out at. Fortunately, you can't go much farther out there before you just die. Let's see, cave bear. Oh, cave bear seems to have found an explorer. Good job, bear. The richest bear in this cave. That's exactly how far you can go. Okay. Did I miss anything? I mean, there's a lot to see. Funds says, good evening, we are currently continuing along with our housing hike, having some fun. Oh, there was this other room over here. I did miss this room. Sorry. Oh, another fire. People make these really awesome fireplaces. Housing place builders. Gotcha. Definitely. Oh, I love this stonework on this. Sword up on the mantle. Condensed place to get some drink and food and pie. I see pie is very popular. Seems to be a little bit of a recurring element as I've been going around. A lot of pillows. Oh, we do have a pupper on the bed. Seems appropriate with the big werewolf statue that was created out of nothing. Mini Aru. Okay. Nope, nope, not gonna end well. Okay, great. How many houses left? A lot. Getting through these. No, it's good. Okay, we are at 10 left. 10 houses left. The fine builders from Housing Finest Builders were very generous in opening up their homes for the housing hike, so we have a lot to go. Trying to do them justice and show off everything. Don't want to miss anything. You know, people spend a lot of time working on these, and spending an extra 30 seconds to look at it, I think helps. Never know you might miss a really creative element. Cute circus. Now I have to make a pie temple and altar for all you pie worshippers. It would be appropriate. Okay, now we're off to Pariah's Pinnacle. From... I don't really know how to say your name, but... La Journée. Okay, Pariah's Pinnacle, really big place. Again, so many big places to explore. That's why it's been taking a bit longer. Ooh, I like these. These are the clockwork rocks that are stacked up on top of each other. Make really good display platforms. Done up like this. Island says, are you using an add-on for TPing to each house? Yeah, I'm using the Port to Friends House add-on. If you have friends and you go to multiple of their homes, this is really good for, or for creating a list like this. Very useful for this specifically. But, if you have a friend and, maybe you go to some of their homes regularly that are not their primary, it doesn't have to be their primary, which is the best thing about that. You can also just script to people's homes, but this basically just does that. So, helpful. Hey, Debella here. Again, Debella exudes this peaceful serenity, so augmenting that with a pig, of course. The most serene creature in all of Tamriel. And mostly the garden. Really pretty. Pretty Viper loves the table. Oh, this fancy table. Yeah, this is a Redguard table that is ground only, but looks really nice. 8-sided table. Needs a pie. Just have to settle for some soup here. Really colorful in here. Really colorful. No. There we go. Have to position just right. Look out on your prize pinnacle. Let's take it all in. Okay, going to be a lot to see here. Really bright Daedric braziers hanging from the ceiling. Okay, looks like we have a workshop area. Good desk. With these shelves built in. Can put different things on them. Hey, really useful to keep that ink well out of your writing space. Jester's coffer with a hidden sweet roll inside. Perfect, perfect. There are not very many items like this. There's like that big clam and this and like the little tiny turtle where you can actually hide things in them. So you can use that to some effect sometimes. That can be fun. You can hide surprising things in them. We need like a bigger one, just like a whole big vault that can open up, or a wardrobe. That'd be nice. Links on the bed. And you stole the sweet roll. Oh no. I'll put back. There we go. Consider moo. Cute Circus loves a colorful pinnacle. Mailer would love some bookcases that open up for hidden passages. Yeah, anything that would be actually change where it is located could be kind of neat too. Ooh, using this everlasting waterfall to make this really cool bath. Ooh, yeah, I like that. A lot of people put like the fountains. There's a lot more water. And using this Telvanni sconce to add the light there. So again, the light with the water. That's a cool effect. Or just like a working door. Working door could help. Okay, more areas of the pinnacle running around here. Workshop area, research area. Come put a factotum together from some scrap. Oh, wait, we are heading back to the entrance. We'll go back around to the back of the prize pinnacle. Back here. Okay, perfect. Stable with lots of fancy horses. Sasuke Blade Cutter says, thanks for doing the tours. This is Broke to Norak. These houses are awesome. Yeah, and thank you for letting me see your home earlier. Appreciated that. You had done a lot of great work with it. Yeah, these are homes from the Great Guild, which is Housing Finance Builders. Check out what's outside. Seems like there's an area over here I can maybe sneak off to. Really secluded. Looks like don't want to go in the middle there. Just a nice retreat. Be out in the crisp, cool air. And let's see if this is as dangerous as I think it is. Oh, nope. Let's just test of faith this. Just barely. Good thing collision isn't quite there. This is using some of the coral flooring from the Home Goods Furniture in Alinor. Go check that out. There are tons of good things there, including these limestone arcs. Okay, really cool. Nix it in the beam. Okay, thank you very much, Lazuranai. Continuing along. Hope I didn't miss anything. It's a big place. Hope I didn't. Coral shelves, yeah. Excellence is brave. I always have to test things. Okay, going to Lalage's 8's Old Velocity Harbor House. And have permission to get here before. I hope they gave me permission by now. Okay, I think we're good. Suzuki Blade Cutter says I'm... Suzuki says that they're going to let me know that the table was a D&D gaming table design and behind the fireplace was a hidden curve. Oh, I knew there was something I missed. I might have to go back. We'll get back to that, like, at the very end. Okay, continuing along with the housing hike. We're in Lalage 8's Oddville of the Harper House in Varnfell. Just Laz. Okay, Laz works a lot better. Mammal says, yay, this is one of my favorite builders. Let's see. Really colorful, welcoming courtyard. We have a nice meat drying rack, or cooking rack. Using some nice clockwork grating, some stones, fire, clockwork plate. A keg goes right out. I love this clockwork keg because this is so big. It's like a hidden exit here. Kind of like a little bit of a Hobbit effect. It seems like I'm blocked off from going around the side, so we'll head on inside. So colorful. Overgrown. The entire building's been overgrown with these ivies. Heading on inside. Oh, crap. Some workers if you need a hand. Okay, this is interesting. So this is the Great Stomping Tub. I'm trying to make sense of why it's here. Cheeses of Tamriel. Maybe it's just because the wine pairs well with this shivering cheese. Or is this supposed to be some sort of build that I'm not familiar with? We'll just go with that. So you can take a bite of cheese and just dunk your head in this. Housing Finance Builder says, Lelege 8 says, is one of Housing Finance Builder's guild leaders' seal of excellent winners. Great, great. We even have a little hidden storage area here. Keep some of our ingredients back here. Kind of looks like a window well to me, a little bit. Tibet says, just mash some grapes and read your books and eat your cheese while you do so. I guess that's functional. You have like a little hidden sunken grape stomping tub. You can stomp while you work. Oh, I do like this fire pit built on top of these clockwork plates. Looks like it can take the heat. Good table. Big wedding curtain under here. Gives a bit of privacy. Crafting stations with appropriate items around. Got some work in progress up above here. Okay, we'll head down and then we'll head up. One good thing is that these tapestries and curtains often don't have collisions, so you can use them to separate space while still being able to access them. Ooh, we have a nice bath area. Good privacy with these dividers. Come and get a good soak here. Perfect, perfect. Let's see if we have a little bit of a use the pot. It's just a big pot. It works though. It works. At least you have privacy with the dividers. Come wash your hands afterwards. Oh, good aquarium here. I missed this coming in. Yeah, cool. We have a little niche in there. We have the fabricant tank in the very back, so that it gives this illusion that there's more moving water in here. Really nice compact aquarium. Cute Circus says that they love building bathrooms and they did an awesome job, definitely. Okay, heading on up. Oh, good fireplace area again. Doesn't take a lot, just a couple of these curved limestones. Good Telvanni-based bedroom. we have more of these clockwork plates, which would be very hard, so you have to put some cushions on them. Smart move. Smart move putting the cushions on top. Okay, very nice. So let's just go out on the balcony, see if I missed anything, and then we'll just walk into the brazier. We'll up this balcony a little bit. Look out on Vardenfell. Awesome. Purdue says they want to see that aquarium up close later. Yeah, if you want to go look, that was Lelage 8's Old Velocity Harbor House. And moving on to Manimal Cracker's Blackvine Villa. On our housing hike, hiking around to different houses, seeing cool things people have done. Seeing a lot of cool stuff so far. Now, if you want to incorporate any of these elements into your home, maybe take some notes, see what furnishings work. Trying to inspire some creativity. And then here says, Manimal, show me your house. Manimal might have a bit of a reputation. Excited to see. Manimal has done with the Blackvine Villa. Ooh, I like these little cupped candles. Like, even... a good asymmetry here. Really pretty courtyard. Lycorn Liar with the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to our housing hike. We are touring people's houses, getting some decoration inspiration. Welcome to our stream. Ooh, a lot of goodies inside. Ooh, I like this bedroom nook. It's a little dark elf bed with this Redguard awning up above. Gives a bit more privacy. Feels like you can relax a little bit more here with this up above you. Delicious, with a lot of emotes. Thank you. And then yours says, I must cure you of the waterless feature disease you suffer from. Animal doesn't do water? Is that the thing? Manimal house. Perfect. Let's see, why are we roasting a soul gem? What does that do? Maybe it's a lore thing I don't understand. Manimal concocting something here. Manimal says, I want free for warm water so we can place it where we choose. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, free form water, not free from water. That makes more sense. Okay, yeah. Water can add a lot to a place. A lot of cool things on display here. I do like this little bit. Just adding a couple things can personalize a bedroom like this. make it look a lot more livable. Like if this were just here by itself without this awning up above it, it would look a lot more cold here. Makes it look a lot more inviting. Okay, great. Blackvine Villa. I'm happy to have a couple smaller homes to look at. Don't feel like you have to go all out on like a notable home. When you can have a nice, smaller home. 200 items. Next up, Nola Arches Gorner Estate. And here says that the bed is beautiful. Yeah, I really like the look there. Just a couple furnishings, using them together and using the natural layout. Well, the pre-built layout of the home. So there's kind of like this alcove in the home, so you can use it to your advantage. Continuing along to the next home, Nola Arches Gorner Estate. Okay, seems like we have a couple of paths to go. Do we go right or do we go left? We'll go left. See if this is a dangerous way. I like that. Very clear cut that you have choices. Okay. Not a lot of indicating where I can go, so maybe this was a road less traveled by. Choices again. Ooh. I picked this one. Do you like the wedding blossoms and the glow bushes, glowing plants? Work really well in these outdoor builds because they work well as a light source and for good color, and they fit more naturally than, let's say, a big glowing crystal might. So glowing plants can be a really good way to augment your garden. Hey, we're actually getting some of these mushrooms dropping from the plunder skulls right now. So Witches Festival is on for the next couple weeks. Tons of rare, super rare mushrooms dropping from those. Lots of furnishings. They added like 20 new furnishings with Witches Festival, which they didn't do last year. They only added a couple last year. Ooh, I like this recessed fern area. Private stock. Let's see. Good color on the other side. Okay, continuing up and along. A couple of rooms to explore. And here it says, looks exciting with the awesome entryway. Ended up just kind of not going much anywhere. I'll go back around the other side, see if it was supposed to go somewhere else. I think it was just like a good entryway. More gardens brought inside. Sit and relax, and maybe every once in a while one of these little tendrils will tap you on the shoulder. maybe not the best place to relax. Very pretty though. I do like the falling petals. Your sense I was gonna say you couldn't pay me enough to sit there. It was kind of funny though. Ooh, like a crystal garden with these Cold Harbor seedlings and glow stalks. It's a bit otherworldly. Even these really dark purple bat blooms. Pretty alien. Very pretty though. Anyone says this is gorgeous. Yeah, a lot of cool things to look at here. Okay, well, think that might be it. I just want to go look at the other path. Okay, it just leads up here. It seems like the right path was the correct path if I wanted to actually go up into the home. Okay, very, very nice. Continuing along. Thank you, Nola Arch. Beautiful Gornier estate. Loved the indoor garden areas. Next, off to Omnisciences. Tell Galen Tower. Animal like that. Everything looked organic. Everything is all natural. Even the strange things. Well done. Yeah. Great job with that. Psijic with the trout. Trout. Tell Galen. Don't see very many of these. I was only here for a very limited time last year. Big Mushroom Tower. Okay, let's see what Omniscience has done with their Tell Galen Tower. Ooh, I see they've built up some ramps. We'll have to go explore around the outside of this. So my mushrooms. Oh, okay, a bit more spidery than I was thinking it would be from from the original view. So we do have Mafala here. Oh, yeah, this is pretty dark, isn't it? Blood fountain there. I'm still trying to figure out what that... One of the builds had a bunch of bubbling blood. I don't know what furnishing they were using for it, because I didn't... Yeah, I knew that the blood fountain had these spikes at the top that it wouldn't make sense. I don't know what that bubbling blood was. Okay, we have Nocturnal, we have Mafala, so lots of homage to Daedric princes here. Ooh, I kind of like a nice little plant arrangement here. We have these ringed mushrooms and the pitcher plants and these other Pax mushrooms. Nice little arrangement. Okay, a big dock area. Ooh, have not really had a chance to see any of these gazebos, orcish gazebos, in action yet. They were just on the luxury vendor previous week. I think these are going to be popular wherever there's going to be flat spaces. What is going on with the shadow? Wait, it's not doing it now. It was... The shadow is flipping... It did it again. The shadow is flipping around somehow. What is up there? Wait, you see this? You see this, right? What is this? I'm trying to figure out what is up there that's causing this. Okay. Suzuki Blaker says follow stairs up. Well, I want to go check out everything on the dock first. Alan says, I don't think it could be in that blood fountain. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It seemed a little darker. It was kind of like a brownish color. Or a dark crimson color. Oh, spooky. Really spooky. Creative build using lots of different bones together. Make kind of a creature. Summoned monstrosity. There's stairs all the way to the top. Yeah, I saw that, but I want to go check out everything else first. See, there are even stairs up here. Kind of want to go climb up here. Maybe go do some rock diving. Or is there anything else up here? Nope, just go dive into the water. Okay, going all the way up. I see stairs. I see stairs. Ah, poor dear. Seems to have fallen into a trap. Okay, stairs that supposedly go all the way up, which I bet they do. And this is like really tall. It's a towering tower. Oh, this is not as intimidating. Nice lined pathway. You know, with the fences to keep me safe, even though they look sharp and scary. Shadow on the bridge. Oh, okay. Using this ballroom floor, make a big floating area up here. And it's just like a nice big flat area that you can use using these Eleanor ballroom floors. Continuing up, 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 up. Yeah, continuing along with this Daedric theme. Oh, we even have some nice areas to sit up here. Take a breather. Getting a little tired going up all these stairs. Mullet ball. Tiny little end table. It looks like a little stool. Probably works that way. Looks like a helicopter pad almost. Get some fancy guests coming in. 7,000 steps. It might be. Moo, moo, moo. Okay, here we are. Perrier to greet us. Long live the little winged basilisk at bone construct. Wait, are we up at the top? Is this the top? Okay. I don't know if I can go anymore. I think we're good. A lot to see. Parthenax. Oh, this looks like... Oh, everything looks so tiny from up here. Okay, there probably might be stuff on the inside. Well, let's see if I can get to the inside. Okay. Oh, it's fun to scale the tower. Okay. Wow, I have a lot going on in here. Not more than I was expecting. Or skeletal mounts. For you, skeleton guar. We have little sweets. We have some Daedric braziers on the outside. See what's inside. Oh yeah, definitely some creepy Daedric stuff going on here. Messing around with these soul gems. Had to prepare the sacrifices. Okay, there's gonna be another suite. Workshop, and then we'll head on up. More torture. It's just like torture at every corner. You keep doing your job, scamp. Probably don't pay you a lot, but you don't want to face the consequences if you messed up. Manual says Vardenfell and the Upside Down. It's kind of creepy in here. I mean, you already have like all the fungus elements here, kind of like fleshy colored anyway. Normally, you play it safe and go with like great houses furnishings that are, you know, they're really nice looking, maybe even gilded. Nope, instead they just like go all out and go with this fleshy torture theme. Omnis Science, hey, it's the owner of the home. Good to see ya. Greetings. Necromancer. They just wave at me. These jars are very yellow, aren't they? They stand out. New from the furnishing pack. Okay, what is Necromancer doing up here? Ooh, doing a lot of research. Skulls and alchemy and Dwemer stuff. feel like I should drink this. Maybe after saying some sort of chant. Maybe this is venom from the spider. Citrus says, no, don't drink it. I'll just suck it straight from the spider. And here says the book was obviously made from the flesh of victims. Ooh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's like a flesh-covered book. Let's see. Ominous Science says, I'm still around 100 items left to place, so it isn't quite done, but it's close. Telling him I love the Daedric theme. Love the Daedric torture theme. It's very, very fleshy with all the mushroom stuff. And you cover your eyes. Omniscience says, yeah, I always wanted a classic Necromancer tower, and this was my chance to live the dream. I say thanks for coming by. Great. Thank you so much, Omniscience, for letting me show off your Telgalen tower. It was really fun. I survived the stairs. Okay, next up, just have a few homes left on our housing hike. Touring people's houses. Goodbye. And getting some decoration inspiration. And after we're done, we'll wrap up, do some giveaways. Have fun. Yeah, a main important thing here is just seeing the cool things that people have done. It's really awesome. Anonymous says meow. I need to figure out how to make my house look like a Fallout wasteland. I mean, you can do a lot with that housing editor. Cute Circus says, really works surprising well with Daedric. Twin Arches, ooh. Smaller home, take a breather. Paragon 7? Yeah, Paragon 7's Twin Arches. Okay, deserty, definitely out here in Alakir. This really dry, dusty, sandy wind. So, to go along with that, we have the well. Water are precious here. We have the really dry, deserty plants and the pebbles. Dry trees. The camel. So, building up with the theme here of where the Twin Arches is located. But that's the thing that you can do, is you can also take a home and make it completely different. So you can do it either way. You have a little dive station here. Little outdoor dusty area to sit down. Now you want to put a lot of fancy furnishings outside. So even going with these basic wooden stools, they can weather the elements here. Head on inside. And here says, I love the desert feel. But you can have the red guards in the desert. They can be opulent too. Definitely gain that sense from this indoor area. Very colorful, bright red theme going on with these red guard furnishings. From tuffets to couches to armchairs to runners to throw pillows. Red and gold, good look. I love the pile of treasure. So you want to keep things a little, not as flashy on the outside, but you wouldn't want to encourage like robbers and whatnot, bandits coming along. They might just see this house from the outside and be like, oh, this is just kind of nothing special. No, just a little farmer, maybe owns a camel. Don't want to go rob him. But then you go inside, it's like full of this wealth. Like the look of it. Great bedroom. Dividers can do a lot for a home. That's because this feels a lot more private. If this weren't here, you know, you have to worry about your guests looking at you as you're maybe trying to get a nap in. Very, very lovely twin arches. Thank you, Paragon 7. Moving on to the next home. And here it says super cozy. I'd shop here. Yeah, it's good looking shop. Going off to Peter Emeris's Eleanor Crest Townhouse. Another big build. Few homes left. Thank you everybody from Housing Finest Builders for letting me come and view your homes. Seen so many great homes while doing this. We also had a bunch of great tips from Greekvamp. Oh, we have a daily reward. I'll open those up after the stream. That'll be okay. I want to open them now. That's okay. It's finally here. The best reward. Okay, we're in Peter's Eleanor Crest Townhouse, right? Yes, okay. Ooh, we have a big tribute to the Divines. We have the Divines table, all the sigils, the basin. Nine commands of the 8 Divines. You know, if you have these sorts of books, you can add them to the theme. Who needs bookcases when you could just have all your books floating here? And here's another townhouse. Psijic says nice. Yeah, don't need no stinking bookcases for your books. It's kind of a fun look. Come do your research, write a letter. A lot of these grand, full Eleanor bookcases just fills the entire wall. Makes good use of your limited furnishing slots. Okay, we'll head on up. Up. Upstairs. Okay. Using these display cases, kind of making what looks like a museum type piece here. Using all the trophies, statues, and display cases. Maybe putting some of their luxury furnishings or achievement furnishings on display. They're very proud of their briar hearts. Or maybe I have to keep those safe. Ooh, I like this heart on display here. This is a good display stand. We have all the pets playing together. Or fighting or scheming. Somebody says that place is super nice. Reminds me of Jumanji. First one. Oh. Who gets the ball first? And then here says, dogs, leave that kitty alone. Yeah, so we have Baby Raz. Baby Raz can fend for himself, though. He's a tough fighter. There we go, he's going for the ball. They don't seem to be fighting each other, at least. Baby Raz for the win. Everybody's favorite. If the beds are rocking. Do like these Psijic magical furnishings that float and bounce and bob a little bit. Including the books. Okay, something's private back here. Have the dividers. You can see these are pulled out from the wall a bit. What's back here? Ah, thought might be something bad. Just some privacy for the bath. Good. So we're worried about what might be there. Oh wait, we have a coffer. Let's see. Well, the key's right here, so I guess I can open it, right? Oh, no? Maybe they put it close enough to the wall that I can't actually interact with this. Or... Oh, I guess I can't pick up the key to use it. Oh, well. Okay, we'll head out to the terrace here. Oh, they like the yellow light. Okay, terrace here. Ooh, using that lantern with this brazier. Get that lantern from the holojack crates. Ooh, big crystal from the achievement furnishings in Somerset. With this decorative sky shard on the very top. And the statues all gathered around it. So this definitely is the focal point here. That's what they're all looking at. Oh, we have a crafting area back here. And a beautiful fountain. Okay, very nice. Continuing along with our housing hike, few homes left to go. Going to Squirrel Monkey's Observatory Prior. Clockwork themed home. Let's see if it is decorated that way or not. Let's see if I missed anything from my notes. Well, I probably did. Okay. Hey, Squirrel Monkey's here. Oh, so here's Observatory Prior and Clockwork City. I think they bullhorned at me. No. Cute circus. Right, Cute Circus, are you Squirrel Monkey? You have animations? I missed any notes about animations. Oh, yes, I do have a note about an animation. I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll be on the lookout. Okay, so we have a nice walkway with all these purple enchanted plants. It looks like just go straight inside here. Great path, though. And your loves Squirrel Monkey's house. Very pretty. Yeah, there's an aquarium. Check that out. Oh! This is fun. So it's like a teller using the precursor and these display cases, very carefully placing these. Ooh, man. This is creative. Speak through here. Slide the money under. Oh, you get your tickets here. Okay. Buying some tickets. The movie theater. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, we have... we have, like, a astronaut. Is that what that is? Oh, it's a diver. Diver. Makes more sense. Okay, so yeah, we're like in a giant aquarium. Ooh. We have divers up above. Ooh, you'll be able to do this like with your Xanmir too. That'd be fun. Okay, we have divers. Oh, little fishies just kind of going around. I like how as you move around, they kind of move with you. It looks like they're swimming along. Cry Havoc says, "Hey, how's the stream going? Going really well. I've seen so many great homes here from housing finance builders. Underwater world, yeah. Definitely a spectacle. More divers. Oh, okay, I can get a little bit of a better look of this diver helmet. Using the Abyssal Pearl as the main helmet. And then we have gears. Kind of an old school diver helmet. I like it. Okay, I'm supposed to be on the lookout for a giant clam. Oh, see, I haven't come across it yet. Oh, here, wait, here's a giant clam. See, sometimes these have like hidden treasures inside. Let's just see what might be in here. If I could get it to open. There we go. Ah! Crab attack! Ah, it's coming for me. No, no, stay away, stay away, stay away. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah, no. No, yeah, you go back, you go back. That's great. So, this is programmed with essential housing tools. Open the clam up, try to steal the pearl, and the crab comes and defends its territory. That's great. Okay, there's a lower level too. If I can figure out how to get there. Wow, so I didn't even realize what they have done with this area is, you know, normally you'd be able to look out and like see like the outside part of Clockwork City from up here, but it made an entire ring out of the boulder to give it a darker look. So probably used essential housing tools. Like, try to do that by hand would be impossible, I think. And the crab did not want me to take that pearl. No. I see. This is Squirrel Monkey's observatory prior. Okay, I need to get out to the lower level. Yeah, using that rock all the way around here just to make it a darker underwater area. That's really fun. Okay, you have to get back out. There's the lower area. Again, this ticket counter is really fun. Oh yeah, I see the tickets are right there. Wonderfully creative. Unless you want me to do the crab attack again. That's okay. Oh, we have concessions down here. Come get some, I guess, some nutriment paste from the precursor. Yum. Some beverages. Popcorn somewhere, maybe. Oh, you can get your own diver helmet. So, a gift shop. Remember your visit. Oh, I have more down here. See if a crab attacks me from here. More of an aquarium look down here. Fishies in some really, really not so clean water. Poor fishies. Island says it's essential housing tools and add-on. Yeah, it's really nice. It's from Cardinal05. Does a lot. It can do geometric shapes with it. You can add animations using triggers. There's a lot you can do with that. I've not really figured it out yet, but I've seen a lot of people doing a lot with it. And more people are getting comfortable with it. Oh, it can even come by some, like, seashells. Fun things down here. Yeah, that's gift shop. Okay, and this seems to be built up around the other door, so I can't get through it. So, perfect, perfect. Cute Circuit says they'll add more animation after Merkmeyer. Build your own aquarium gift shop vibe. This is really fun. I love the grab attack. Move the crab around in different steps. Get a diving station suit up. Well, get a helmet at least. Go on out there into the water. That'll be fun. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Squirrel Monkey. Okay, we'll be moving on here. Thank you so much. Sorry I can't spend more time. Okay, just 2 homes left. We'll go to Tanalornians, Autumn's Gate. On our housing hike. Seen so many great homes. People are really creative, and you can do a lot with it. You don't have to be intimidated by any of these great builds that we've seen either. You know, you can keep things simple and how you want it. So you don't have to impress. You don't have to impress me. You know, I usually might be anyway. Cute Circle says you're welcome anytime. Great, thank you so much for letting me see your home. Okay, going off to Autumn's Gate. My notes, make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, this is from Tanalornians, Autumn's Gate. A bit of a smaller home, which is good. I like the smaller homes too. Horse is chilling here by the trough. Trough seems to be empty. Horses might be hungry. Let's see what's inside. Pretty basic outside. Moo. Oh no. Why does everybody like displaying the moo? Rest in peace, brother. Moo. Hey, look, we have our first like Merkmeyer furnishing sighting. Little Sithis statue here. There are a couple little Merkmeyer furnishings you can get from the prologue quests. After you do the prologue quest for Merkmeyer, you can do the Gilar Cyrodiilic Collections dailies, and you can get fun furnishings like this. There's some really nice looking Argonian braziers from that. That's my favorite piece from it. Some little bowls and plates and stuff with good geometric patterns too. And a couple little Sithis statues like this. A lot of cookware up above the fire. Really practical kitchen. Pro chef. Solidarity, exactly. Kitty will help me write a letter or maybe a warning, write an opera. Let's see, what am I writing here? I write what I know, and that will be I guess I'll just write about cats. Meow, 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 meow. Just write that down over and over. And good bedroom area over here. Very livable. Just come in and relax. I like it. And here now with the moo. Moo. Alright, we are at... I did miss one thing from one home, so I'm going to have to backtrack. Well, let me do that first, and then we'll go look at our final home. Okay, one thing I had missed is there was a secret room in... Oh, that's where it was. Okay, we'll check this one out. We're up to north. It says I missed a secret room. And I'll have one house left. No, not working. Cat haikus for the win. Yes. Tehuantel says, I just opened Essential Housing Tools today and noticed the new grid system. Really cool. Ooh, I haven't even checked that out. I see so many great builds. I'm like almost intimidated to like build a lot myself. Doesn't help I always have inventory problems as a guild leader and hoarder. That's my own issues beyond just being a guild leader. Claw loves grid from Essential Housing Tools. Yeah, Cardinal05, really awesome add-on developer. Get Essential Housing Tools. Claw hasn't tried it and they already love it. What's not to love? Okay, what? Okay, we had gone here earlier. I just want to quickly go try to find the fireplace. Supposedly I missed something. I'm trying to remember where the fireplace was. Fireplace, fireplace, fireplace. Help me out if you're here. Okay, was the fireplace outside? I don't know. Was it up above? Oh, here we go, here we go. I had missed this before. I was just like, oh yeah, this is like a nice bedroom here. But nope, look, see there's a hidden room back here. I missed entirely. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, sneaky. Ooh, even with the tapestry that you have to walk through. Oh, oh. Go all the way down into the basement. All the way down. Totally. Mo. Creepy crypt. Yeah, I'm glad I came back. Thank you so much. Yeah, really sneaky with the crypt hidden behind the fireplace. That's perfect. Oh wow, a lot more going on here than I thought too. Iron Maiden, and then there's a really sinister red room. Oh. Stabbing that heart. Sword through the heart. Seems like a nice place to take a nap, right? Maybe. Maybe not that way. At some point I'll learn how to orient these right. Well, good enough. Mailer funk. Holy crap. Yeah, I was surprised to see this all hidden. Totally missed this before. All hidden behind a fireplace. Ooh, creepy spider. It's one thing I like about the housing editor is that you can place things everywhere. You don't have to just place objects on other objects. So like this Just kind of like free floating here on the webs. Awesome. Thank you for pointing that out. I missed that. Thank you so much. Okay, on to our final home in our housing finest builders housing hike. Daedric Skull. Hey, a Daedric Skull for that red ambiance. You can also use the Crimson Shard of Moon Shadow, or only a couple big red lights. No, Grand Psijic Villa, a really big home for our finale here. Hopefully a grand finale. It's been really fun. Okay, final home. It's like 20 homes in. Okay, think we're good. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we're good. Okay. Oh, I have a fox and a pupper. They're well fed. I guess that's good. It maybe at least sends a signal to me that maybe they won't eat me. Not intimidating. Okay, we're in Texas Smashes. Grand Psijic Villa. Really big space. Hey, we started with the Grand Psijic Villa. We'll end on the Grand Psijic Villa. We have spidery, creepery things up on the walls. Oh, so this was all built up, so we'll have to go up there. Yeah. Okay, have crafting station over here. Practical, but, you know, centering this transmute station within this walled area makes it look appropriate. Okay, we'll go around counterclockwise here. Such a big area, you could hide things about anywhere. Don't want to miss anything. Got a Periite statue with that good green glow. Ooh, has a clutch and a pearl. I guess it looks more like an egg that way. Okay, quickly go around the outside. Wells and lights. Oh, big thing built up. Okay, just a couple seats down here. I have a lot of space. Don't have to fully decorate everything. Okay, we're gonna head on up. I see the staircase which has been built up. There you shall not pass. Islands, the pups were fed, but were the spiders. Ooh, think about that. Okay, all this way up here for Kegger and Skooma. I see why this is hidden up here. Come, entertain a lot of guests. Have some Skooma and some mead. Gonna chill under the big tree here. Putting up. Okay, those are really fun. I like isolated areas like this. Let's go back down. And in here, welcome to my natural selection platform. Hey, managed to survive. See a pupper theme. There we go. Have your loyal companions here. Really good view from here. It's big old wall of trophies. Well, let's go. See what I did to do that. Using some of these Daedric platforms. Go all the way around. Get a good view of our TAM out there. And showing off their busts and whatnot. We have a target Centurion with Dragon Skelly Head. So I think it can do. We can reface people. Moo. Moo always stands out. To me, maybe I just look for the Moo faces. Yep, I only have the precursor here. Looks like he can come and... No, I was gonna say, maybe you just like listen to some theater, maybe precursor will act out some Shakespeare for you or something. But then I come up here, and there's a skull with the... Or there's the throne with the skulls on it, and bloody bear skull. I think, well, maybe this is a not-so-friendly theater up here. Maybe he come fight out here. Loser gets tossed off. Fed to the spiders. Spiders laying in wait. Okay, fun. Okay, go around this other side. Oh, I don't miss anything. Surface. Yeah, it looks like an arena, and that's the seating. Yeah, definitely. But without the skulls there, it looks a lot more friendly. Ooh. Fun thing that Texas has done here, using some of these stairways and some of these curved benches to make a little arched walkway, a little arch bridge. I like it. Oh, see. Wait, this building doesn't exist. They built all this up from scratch. Let's see what's in here. Let's see, we have colors, so is this like his and hers? No, we have a bathing area. Water coming down. Yeah, it is a little separated. I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, some privacy. Not a lot, but a little bit. Sure, Lenny... Reload? I don't know what to tell you. Video working for everybody. More opportunities to get some drink. Okay, we have this green glow up here. Makes it feel a little bit more sinister. Keeping the keg cool up here in the water. It reminds me of the pies being everywhere. Hey, that was also in the Grand Psijic Villa, right? This place would just have kegs everywhere. Need more kegs. Again, using these staircases to make a pathway up here. Because this waterfall area is actually kind of not very accessible unless if you make a path. So a path like this is kind of fun. Okay, did I miss anything? Just a statue. Okay, we'll head on inside. Now, I do want to look at how Texas decorated up this waterfall that's part of the house. A lot of pretty flowers in here. Spade leaves. Nice serene candles. Yeah, really pretty waterfall area. Okay, heading on inside. Last home on our housing hike. It's been fun. Okay, I see they used a lot of their furnishings outside, keeping things a little basic inside. These fabricant trees. A little overgrown. Okay, just a nice basic sitting area down here. Oh, hidden switch. Maybe a hidden area somewhere. Maybe something is going on. Dividers. Shared bath. Okay, a couple of rooms off to the side here. Let's see. Any hidden surprises? We have a a bathtub with a bit of a viewing area. Come dance around here. More kegs. Of course we find more kegs. Seems to be the theme here. Look, I see Nocturnal as the girl of the night here. Nocturnal got some moves. Big open bed area. Very well, very well. Come romp around in there. Well then, hidden surprises indeed. Mistress of Night, yes. And then here says, Mistress of the Night is not quite what Nocturnal might have had in mind with that title. Highlands, where did the birds come from? Seem to be an integral part of the entertainment. Ooh, a lot of banners up on there. I mean, these walls are pretty bare without any coloring on them. Gather around the burning tree. More fun housing elements here. Okay, we'll head up on the balcony, and then there'll be one last room. Paintings on the other side. Okay, last room. Ellen really likes the trees inside. They work surprisingly well. More kegs! Oh my gosh, more kegs. Good way to so many kegs. Ooh, nice cooking rack here. Need like a paddle to get them out of there with. Oh, we have a lot of different drinks on display here. That's what it can do with a wine rack. Even doubling it up. Mounted up wine racks. Take your pick. Take your pick. And a place to come eat. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so we'll sit right here. Perfect. Yes. A full bar and grill. Alright, thank you everybody. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up. We'll do some giveaways after that. Then we'll head out for the night. Okay, so thank you everybody for the housing hike from Housing Finest Builders. Been great fun seeing all the great things that you've been able to put in your homes. So Housing Finest Builders, Extreme Housing Guild on the PCNA server. Reach out to Greekvamp if you're interested in housing and if these are the sorts of people you want to hang out with. So, or if you want to learn how to do housing, or if you're a pro builder already and you want to be in on that, then reach out to Greekvamp, be part of Housing Finance Builders. And thank you again to everybody that let me come and tour their homes. We had some great tips from Greekvamp as well at the beginning of the stream. And so I hope this has been inspiring, help you figure out what you want to do with your home. There's a lot you can do with ESO and the housing editor. Tons of furnishings out there, tons of homes for you to decorate. So have fun with housing, have fun with ESO, and stay spicy. Perfect timing.